guys, it's Cece
and Janel,
and today we're going to be doing the Funko Pop Tag. The Funko Pop Tag was created by Victoria, or I already forgot.
From Recco's Girl.
Recco's Girl. I will leave the link to her original video down below so you can go and check it out. We've previously done our Funko Pop collection tour because we do collect our Funko Pop vinyls together and we have a very large collection. And people ask that we do more videos together. So we're going to do this one because we're both fairly passionate about Funko Pops. So there are 10 original questions in this tag, I believe, according to the notes. And then we have one additional question at the end that we will get to. 2 additional questions?
2 additional.
2 new questions that we added.
And we skipped one of the original.
So we're just going to get started and we're going to show them all. I hopefully have clips of all the ones we mentioned. I think I do, so I can cut away if we don't have them here with us. So let's just get started.
Unless they haven't been made.
Or that. So let's just get started. So question 1 is, what is your favorite Funko Pop from your collection? And for each of these, each of us is going to answer differently. So I guess we will just start with Janelle this time. And what is your favorite Funko Pop from our collection?
Well, we cheated and we each chose 2. So, my favorite is Rey from The Force Awakens and Hagrid from Harry Potter. And I just really like them. I think Rey captured the character really well, and I love Hagrid Pop because I think it's so detailed. I love his little umbrella and his curly hair. I just think that they did a great job on both of these.
So I also have 2 favorites. My first favorite is Mulan from the Disney collection. I will show a clip of that right here. I really like Mulan because I think she's just really pretty. I love the way that her costume looks, and overall I am just a huge fan because Mulan's also my favorite of the Disney ladies. So I'm a really big fan of her. And my other favorite is Moriarty from the Sherlock collection because I think he's the most beautiful pop in the world, and this is the version of him with the crown. He's just so cute. I love the detailing of his headphones going down, and he just looks ridiculously fabulous wearing the crown jewels.
His frankly enormous crown.
It like tilts him forward a little bit. It's perfect for him.
Question 2. What is your least favorite pop from your collection?
My least favorite pop that I'm going to say for right now is probably Drogon from the Game of Thrones collection. And not that he's not like a good pop, but I don't really care about the dragons, and this one was a gift.
They look kind of silly too.
Yeah, and this one was a gift just because my mom was like, I didn't see you had this one, and he's a dragon, and you like those, so that's why I have him. But if I'm going to be honest, my actual least favorite is possibly the Minion, and I didn't say that originally because I thought Janelle would be mad at me. She likes the Minion. I don't even know this one's name.
Do they have names?
Yes.
I think it's Kevin. Aren't they all named Kevin? My least favorite is Cinderella. And that's a better look at her. She's kind of an older one they made, and I just think before they really nailed how to make the animated people look really good. I just think that she didn't translate very well. 'Cause I think Cinderella's very pretty, but her hair is kind of weird. She's got these weird bun ridges, and her body's kind of weirdly proportioned. I don't know, just not a huge fan.
Okay, question 3 is, what is your favorite series?
Once again, we've cheated and chosen 2. We tried to choose I think we chose an obvious one and then kind of a less obvious one. First favorite is Harry Potter. They're so cute. I mean, look at Dobby. Look at his giant ears. They're just great. And then Sirius. I mean, he's one of my favorite characters, and I love that I can have him in pop form. I think they've done a great job on all the Harry Potter ones so far. Then a little less obvious, I really like the Rocky Horror Pops. So, Frankenfurter, and then Columbia. And I think that they did a really good job on all of these. I like that they basically did one wave with all the characters. I can pretty much guarantee there's not going to be any more. I just like that I have, I just like that I can have a complete collection of them, and I think they're super cute.
So my first favorite collection is the Doctor Who collection. Again, we have none here with me, so I will cut 2 clips of all of them. Doctor Who's kind of my favorite show, so it seems like an obvious choice, but I think that they're doing a really good job with all the Funko Pops, and honestly my only complaint with them thus far is that there aren't enough companions, because I was really excited when they released River and Rose, and I don't have Rose yet, but I do have River, and I really like that we're starting to get some of the ladies of Doctor Who, because I have plenty of the Doctors. Finn and Poe.
Oh, yeah. He just looked like a shipstorm pilot.
I know. And then my other favorite series is the Star Wars series. So the two I have here to show you is we have got Poe, who's very cute, as well as Finn. And I just think that all of the especially the Force Awakens pops are so adorable, and I think that they fit their characters really well, and there's a lot of detail to them, and I even kind of like the older Star Wars ones as well, because I have like Wicket and Lando and Luke, and I think they're really cute too, so overall I'm just a really big fan of the Star Wars pops.
Alright, so question 4. What is the newest addition to your Funko collection?
We each have 2 because we just barely bought 2 new ones, each of us, like yesterday.
From Barnes & Noble.
From Barnes & Noble. We got very excited. So the first new one that I have is from the Harry Potter collection, and it is Neville Longbottom. And I bought him immediately because he's my favorite Harry Potter character of all time, and now I have him, and that's all I really need. And the other one that I got was Joy from Inside Out. I really loved Inside Out, and I wanted to get Joy because I'm hopefully going to be cosplaying her this summer, and so I really wanted a pop version of her as well.
And then the first one I got is the Harry Potter with sorting hat, and it is so cute. Look at him, look at the sorting hat, look at the tiny stool he's sitting on. It's just real cute. I also got Piper from Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black is one of my favorite shows, and I've been trying to complete, well, I should say I've been slowly completing my Orange is the New Black collection over the last couple of months. I have one more to go.
So the next question number 5, is what is your oldest Funko Pop, or what is the first one you bought?
And the first one I purchased was Nick Fury from the Avengers. Here's a close-up on him. I got him in 2012 from New York Comic Con. He was the first one I ever bought. You know, pops weren't even that big then, but I thought he was really cute, so I got him.
And my first one that I ever got was Daenerys from the Game of Thrones line, and actually the person who gave that to me was Janel. She happened to have 2 of them, and so she gave me an additional one, so it's really all her fault, to be honest.
Though, we no longer have duplicates.
That's true. We don't have duplicates anymore.
So, question 6. What is your most valuable Funko Pop?
My most valuable Funko Pop is my Bilbo Baggins Funko. I got this really cheap on campus. We had a Ren Fair and someone was selling Lord of the Rings Funkos, and I just kind of got really excited about that, so I bought my Bilbo Baggins one, but he's actually worth a fair amount of money now.
And then my most valuable is Renly from Game of Thrones. He was not valuable when I purchased him, but I don't know, a couple of months ago he got retired or vaulted, and he's just really shot up in price.
So question 7 was, what is the best Funko Pop you've ever found in stores? And to be honest, we're just gonna go with the same 2 that we just already said, Bilbo and Renly, because we don't order pops online or hunt for them. We only buy them in stores. And the only time I think we would have gotten them from online is if people we know bought them for us. So we're just gonna stick with Bilbo and Renly because they were happen upon finds that are worth more now.
So, question 8, what is your favorite Funko exclusive?
My favorite Funko exclusive is a fairly new one. It is the 9th Doctor Funko Pop where he is holding the banana, and it's a Hot Topic exclusive. I love all of my Doctors. I have a couple of exclusives of them, but I love that he's holding a banana. It's funny, it's great, and it makes the 9th Doctor Pop a little bit more special considering he's just a dude wearing a leather jacket.
And then my favorite, I would say my actual favorite is this Harry Potter with this sorting hat because it is adorable. But I already said that, so I will say Wish vs. Willow, which I believe is a Hot Topic exclusive. I really like this one because I think it's kind of cute that, I mean, this was something that she only wore in like 2 episodes.
This is from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer line, by the way.
Yeah. And Buffy's one of my favorite shows, and Willow is one of my favorite characters, so I just think she's super cute. Well, actually, she's supposed to be scary, so.
Scary and
Scary cute. Scary cute.
So question number 9 is, what Funko Pops would you use to make a rainbow? And we're gonna show them off right now. So, first up we have Red. And for Red, we chose Red.
From Orange is the New Black.
For Orange, we picked BB-8 from the Star Wars collection.
Then for Yellow, we chose the bride from Kill Bill.
She's so very yellow.
Yeah. And then for green, we chose Disgust from Inside Out.
For blue, we went with Stitch.
Elvis Stitch.
Elvis Stitch from the Disney collection. For a kind of indigo-y, purpley color, we went with Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog, or the Disney collection overall.
Very dapper.
Very dapper. And then to finish off our rainbow, we have Dumbledore. He's kind of finishing off the purple end of the spectrum. And this is older Dumbledore from the Harry Potter collection. And now, right now, we'll cut away to a nice clip of what they all look like together.
Alright, so question 10 is, what is your Grail Pop that you do not own? So the pop that you want the most. For a lot of people, it's one that's kind of expensive now, so it's usually something older.
So, mine is actually Headless Ned Stark from the Game of Thrones collection. He's pretty old now, and I'm not as passionate about the show anymore, but I've always really, really wanted him, because I think he's fantastic. But he costs so much money, because he was a Comic-Con exclusive.
San Diego.
Yeah.
And then mine would be probably Belle in her yellow dress. For some reason, she just really shot up there. She can cost up to like $200 now. But I would really like that because I love Beauty and the Beast, but I'll accept that that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, this is probably never going to happen. So now we're going to start adding on. We have 2 of our own original questions. I need an extra finger from you. Okay. Question 11, and it is our most anticipated Funko Pops.
So mine would be the Star Wars ones that are coming out. They're releasing a couple that I'm super excited for. They're releasing a Rey with lightsaber.
Spoilers.
It's not spoilers. The movie's been out forever. They're releasing a Kylo Ren without his helmet on with lightsaber, and I think I really want General Hux. And they're releasing an old Luke, which I think is also gonna be pretty cute.
Yeah.
And then I've been waiting for the Sailor Moon Pops for forever. They've been saying they were gonna make them. The release dates keep showing up and they keep going past. They're supposed to finally be released in a couple months. I want to say May or something. They better come out. I've been waiting for so long.
And in the vein of infuriatingly, this is taking way too long, animated stuff that we need, Scooby-Doo. They've talked about it, and then they hide it with their dorms, and then they haven't had news about it. But I want the Scooby-Doo Pops, and I want a Mystery Machine ride immediately. Get on it, Funko Pop. I am going to tweet you every Friday until you respond.
Our final question. Question 12. What should they make? So, like, what are lines that we wish they would make, or pops that we wish they would make?
So, I just looked at my list. Apparently, I went crazy when I made mine because I have so many. So, the biggest one that I think both of us want is Avatar: The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra Pops, although it seems incredibly unlikely. I want them very, very badly. I would really like the rest of the Firefly crew because there are 6 now, but the rest of the crew isn't there, and I would really like the rest of the Serenity crew. It would make me feel better. And then, I really want more Doctor Who companions. As I said, I'm super excited that Rose exists, but I really, really want the Pawns. I'd love Donna. I would even love Martha and Clara, even though they're kind of my least favorites. I still think they'd be cute. And if we're talking Harry Potter, I want a Remus Lupin Pop immediately.
And then, for me, I would love some more Buffy. I can't believe they didn't do this. They didn't release... I mean, Xander, I'm not as passionate about Xander, but I really wish they'd made Tara and Anya. I think those 2 are kind of, like, essential if you're talking about Buffy.
And I don't really know why Oz was released and not either of them, or Giles, or Xander.
Yeah, weird choices, but whatever. And then, number 1 thing I would want, Hocus Pocus. I want the Sanderson sisters. I want the kids. I want Binks on the side, but mostly the 3 witches from Hocus Pocus. Oh man, I wish. I wish.
We're talking about trios of witches we want in the vein of the Scooby-Doo thing earlier. I mean, the Hex Girls. Let's get as many witches as possible in the Funko Pop world. So, that is it. This was pretty long. Probably I'll edit it down, but otherwise you guys can sit through it. It's fine. Let me know down below what stuff you think most should be turned into pops. That's what I would be really curious about. What stuff's missing?
I mean, there's not a lot of book Funkos.
No, they've got the Hunger Games and Harry Potter. And Lord of the Rings, but that's kind of all I'm thinking of right now. So let us know those in the questions below. Thank you to Janelle for doing this video with me. People requested more videos with the two of us, so I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!